Good afternoon, Jake.
Good afternoon, Dave. Yeah, I don't know if that very loud water noise in the background can be heard, but it is.
Hosing it down in Tunbridge.
It is, yeah. And there's like the gutter is just beyond us here, and you can very much hear it from this little room. Yeah, but yeah.
Cool. I'm all tickety-boo. Yeah, I had a little whiskey festival at the weekend, which was fun. The little Harrow Whiskey Festival that I've been going along for, crikey, 7 years, I think, 8 years. It's just a nice little tiny festival run by a friend, and it's in Harrow, but you're in a hotel in the middle of the woods, and everybody stays together. You can't really escape. It's you're there for the weekend, and it's good just to spend some time with some of the other exhibitors, mostly independent bottlers, to be honest. Mostly there's a couple of English whiskey producers. I think there's 4 English whiskey producers: English Whiskey, Henstone, Yorkshire, Spirit of Yorkshire, and Cooper King. So 4 English clubs there. A number of independent bottlers, and a couple of Scots. Wolfburn was there. Yeah, Wolfburn was there. Yeah, it's nice. It's just nice to sit down and have a beer, because you all have to have dinner together and breakfast together. It's like a whiskey camp almost, but it's fun. It's fun. That was good.
Sounds good. That's like malt stock, or what was the Drambury glory days.
It's just, you haven't got all of the punters with you all weekend, although some of them do stay for the full weekend. There's 3 different sessions, and so they all come in taxis, and their friends and family dropping them off, and you come in and pick them up afterwards. There's three sessions, but the Friday night session is followed by the dinner, and then some people pay to come and have dinner with all the exhibitors. So you'll take a bottle of whiskey to dinner, or the exhibitors take something special. So most people take different.
Dave Worthington table.
Yeah, and so they can they sit and talk to the bottlers, distillers, and talk shop all night. So,
nice. Sounds good. Sounds really good.
It was fun. Yeah.
Well, when I want to know more, though, I'll have to. I'll speak to you another time. Maybe I'll say a quick hello to our regulars. I'll say hi to Mike and Claire, who were early in the comments there. We've got Hennessy E42. We've got John S. Capadam. Colin Max here. Who's currently drinking a Yamazaki can highball.
Nice. I've got a couple of
hello to Andy. What have we got? What have we got coming up? And then we'll get to spin some wheels, Dave.
Yep. Okay. Coming up next week. Well, what have we got coming up next week? What did I see? Oh yeah. We got at the top of the shop. We've got the Hibiki collection. 4 Hibikis, Harmony 12, 17, and 21-year-old. That's the top prize. A £12 ticket. A glorious 32-year-old Glenrothes from the distillery. So that looks quite spectacular. £8 a ticket. An independently bottled Highland Park 31-year-old from 1987, £6, and then there's loads of £5 tickets, and there seems to be, I don't think anything's quite sold out yet, not quite. So there's the Master Blender collection of 3 rums from Mount Gay, a beautiful Tomatin 30-year-old, which I'm a big fan of. Okay, I remember that. I just look at the price of that. I remember that was under £130. I remember, and it was delicious. There's a trio of Thompson Brothers, including the Mystery Malt number 5. So
nice.
25-year-old Tully Bardeen and whatever's under the cap of the mystery. We don't know, do we? We can't tell you until it's opened.
That's right. It's a mystery until you peel that foil off. Yeah.
Yeah. What else is there? There's a Longmorn 25-year-old from the Secret Speyside collection. So that's actually a distillery edition, isn't it? I'm pretty certain that's Shiva's Distillery's own releases. A trio from a newish Scottish distillery, Knocknean, Quiet Rebels, all three of them. So Simon, Amy, and Annabelle. It's Annabelle's birthday today as well. So how fitting. An English whiskey from the English distillery, a 17-year-old, the founder's private cellar release. There's some great English whiskey. And a Secret Speyside from the Signatories Cask Strength collection. That's available for next week from £12 down to mostly £5 tickets there. I think there are 7 £5 tickets this week. So lots to get on there. And I've just seen 6 go up. There's some big ones. You want to have a look at the Master of Malt webpage for, some big multi-packs there. A trio, a 5-pack, 2 5-packs in the first 6 that have gone down. Lots of good stuff. Anyway, you can go and find them on the competitions page rather than me sit there and read them all out, because we got 10 prizes to give out and there's quite a few multi-packs here as well. There's a collection of 7, a 5, a pair. Yeah, there's lots of good stuff coming up. So what's up first? Aha! Oh, I've got to put the pirate hat on, haven't I, for that? Aha!
Yeah, you got it really, haven't you?
It's
big.
It's the odd pig. Anyway. Always got a pirate hat to hand, just in case. This was sell out. Just £5 a ticket, this was. Mickey Head's 13 years as distillery manager release, this is. And there he is on the label. It looks like a boutique label almost, doesn't it? I think you took a picture of me very much looking like that, with the pirate hat on and pointing up into the sky with a bottle or something on board a ship, wasn't it, when we did a tasting on Isla?
That was good fun, yeah. Well, absolutely, yeah.
Setting
the trend today.
Hey?
Setting the trend. So I'm going to try and stay as muted as possible because this is so loud here. How much of it's coming through? But yes.
Okay,
good time.
Let's spin that wheel then and get some more sound. There we go. Is that in? That's in. Good, good.
Here's Richard C., our first winner today. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Richard. Fantastic stuff. Okay, what's up next? Oh, yes. Some proper rye whiskey in January. There we go. One of these will be featuring later this month, I'm sure, the Sauna series.
You are doing some great work with January. If anybody follows Dave on Instagram will know all about this, but still going with your rise. Nearly 2 weeks in.
I've got 31 at least. I'm thinking, how far can I get through February and see if I can put another 28 days onto it with a different rye every day. Well, there's 2 right here. I haven't tried the Sauna Series #1. I need to get onto that, but I have tried Sauna Series #2. I'm a skeptical old git, and I thought, just a marketing thing. However, they did send me some samples of before and after of the rye malt in the sauna, and there is a slight difference. There is a noticeable same spirit, and there's a little noticeable difference. However, Kiro Sauna Stories #2 was my whiskey of the month for December. Like I said, I was skeptical at first, but this one is a apricot brandy cask finish, and it is stunning. It is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it is one of my favorite rye whiskies, period. Their standard Kiro rye whiskey malt. So #1 has been finished in a Plantaray rum cask, and #2 is an apricot brandy cask, which is absolutely stunning. So Jamaican rum and apricot brandy, American oak, and yeah, stunning stuff. Let's pick a winner.
These are we've got Ryan saying, "Come on, the Kiro." Yep, absolutely. Fingers crossed for you.
Really good rise.
Here we go. That's going to be Andrew I.
Andrew I runs with rye. Oh, he's a poet and he doesn't even know it. Excellent. I've still got to pick tonight's rye out, actually. I haven't even sorted that out yet. I have been rummaging. It's amazing what you can find in the back of your whiskey cabinets. I've found some stuff that, I don't remember buying this. Oh, where did this come from? Wow, that's a long time ago since I've seen that. And then you go on a deeper dive and try and find something else. Oh, I had another one of them. Didn't I have something else from that one? And must have drunk that one. Never mind. Anyway, what's next? We're going to the Isle of Mull for a Tobermory and a 25-year-old Oloroso sherry cask finish. A distillery release. So there we go. Look at that. Third release from their Hebridean series. Limited edition, 25-year-old, just £5 a ticket, £340 a bottle. Fantastic. Let's pick a winner. There we go.
Yeah, this series of like really long second maturation, the yellowy orange caps, they're pretty damn cool. Let's find the right tab and find it at home. Here we go. That is just stays in Terence M. Congratulations, Terence.
Congratulations, Terence. I hope you enjoy that Tobermory. Don't forget, send the pictures, send the photographs when you get your bottles, because we want to see your happy faces toasting us, ideally. Tell us what you think of what your prize. Would it meet your expectations, or have you already got a collection of them already? Right, up next, a little Speyside distillery that you don't see an awful lot about. I must admit, you don't see an awful lot of Timor out, and this is a 28-year-old single cask from 1995. They do make. I've never really had a brand. There used to be a 14-year-old out for a little while. You could find a 14-year-old out, 12-year-olds out, sorry, for a little while, and even that was okay. Nothing special, but the independent bottlers were bringing out some really lovely Timor. I don't think we've ever had a 28-year-old. I think ours were around 22, 24, but yeah, absolutely delicious stuff. Most of this went into the Chivas blends. This sold out, obviously, because people know. And we're going to pick a winner for this one. So this is a £300 bottle of whiskey. And Gordon and MacPhail know how to look after their whiskey, that's for sure. So they would have bought this as new make spirit and put it into one of their casks and in their own warehouses. So this is kind of special.
Absolutely, as is their MO. Here we go. That looks like it's going to comfortably be Mark F. We're just between Mark F and Mark F. Congratulations, Mark.
Congratulations, Mark. And yeah, well done in bagging that Timor 28-year-old from 1995. Spectacular. What's up next? Well, look at that. It's 5 from the much underrated Glen Murray distillery. We're big fans of the Glen Murray distillery. That 15, that 18, that 21-year-old Portwood, absolutely perfect Portwood. And there's a couple of other things in there to boot as well that I don't really. Elgin Heritage 12-year-old bang for your buck whiskey, and there's smoky whiskey as well. I do love the 15, 18, and 21, but yeah, the 12-year-old is you see Glen Murray without the age statements in the supermarket, and they're always bang for your buck whiskies. But these are the next step up. It's not a pretty distillery, but it's a great distillery to visit, and they have an excellent cafe. So it's the best place to go for breakfast in Speyside, I think. There's 2 distilleries with breakfasts, Glenfiddich and Glen Murray, depending which side of Speyside you're in. But yeah, always go for breakfast at the cafe at that distillery. Yes, I would love this little collection in my cabinet. Never know, I might even have some in the back of it somewhere. Wasn't last night.
I've got a soft spot for this distillery. And here's the wheel. So here we go. That is, yes, Leslie B. Congrats, Leslie. It's a lovely collection.
That is a lovely collection. And £400 value of whiskey for just a £5 ticket. I mean, that is a steal. Congratulations, Leslie.
Sorry.
That was 5 Speyside whiskies. We're going to the Highlands for 7 Glenmorangies. There we are. Look at them. They look pretty, don't they? I love all the colours now. It's almost boutique-ish.
See how many times you can slip that in each week.
Every time. Well,
like 10 years ago. Yeah.
That blue is definitely our Speyside blue. The green is definitely our Highland and Islay. We've got 2, and the red is a Canadian. We haven't got a gold label and a bronze label, but we've got all the other super colours. Well, that's a cracking collection, isn't it? A 12-year-old, some special releases, and all the way up to the fantastic 18-year-old in the centre there. Look at them. Oh, glorious. And yes, of course, this sold out a £500 value at just £5 a ticket. Stunning stuff. Right, let's spin that wheel and find a home for this little collection. You'll need to reinforce your shelves for this, I think.
Let's do it. Fingers crossed. Here we go. That is going to stop at Peter H. Congrats, Peter. That is another lovely collection. Pretty mega, that one.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know which one's your favourite. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a couple in there. I haven't had some of them for ages. I'm thinking, I must revisit them. I don't know what I've got downstairs. I think just the old 10-year-old downstairs. Anyway, we've got some rum up next. From the long-lost distillery, the fabled distillery from Trinidad, the long-lost Caroni distillery, however you say it. 1997 single cask from the independent bottler Adelphi. Here we go. Just £5 a ticket. And over £500 worth of whiskey, rum. So, who's playing for this, Jake? Anyone watching playing for this?
I was just checking the YouTube comments. Yeah, we've got Claire saying yes, please, of course. I don't know how we keep finding more bottles of this. It's very cool, very, very cool. And yes, whoever wins this is a very lucky person indeed. Let's give this a spin.
Yeah, just 204 bottles. That's right.
Sylvan R. Huge congratulations.
Yep, indeed. Yeah. Congratulations again.
Yes, you can get these like bottling. It's like it gets called the Port Ellen of rum sometimes. I think by us whiskey people probably, but it's I guess it's not that you can't find them in the world. It's just that they get more and more expensive as they're just becoming even more finite. And just stay delicious though, don't they?
They do indeed. I don't know. I'm not. I mean, speaking to Peter, the rum guru, a little while ago, he said, "I'm not sure they were so tasty when they were young. I think it's just time that's like some of the Port Ellens. It's just time that's done it to them." Anyway, talking of time, here's a Springbank 29-year-old from 1993. Now I know these have all been rather good. In fact, this is probably one of my favourite Springbanks that we've had because it hasn't been in a big 29 years. It's been in a refill sherry, and you can see by that colour it's a refill sherry. It's not a second fill, it's a refill, and so that's just it hasn't filled it with wood. We sometimes we bottle some that are opaque, which is a little bit woody for me. Some of those big sherried ones a little bit too woody for me. but this one is gluggable. Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones, I must admit. I do like the lighter colored ones, the bourbon cask and the refill sherries. They worked better for me, but that's my palate. So this is a Master of Malt bottling, a single cask, and it costs you over £800 if you wanted to buy it. This is just a £6 ticket. And when the wheel comes, we will give it a spin.
Yeah, sorry, just about got that.
There it is.
Daydreaming about Springbank, clearly. Just, you know, I was having a look at how much this was on sale for. It's £825 currently.
Yep.
Yeah.
Crazy, huh?
Serious stuff. Let's give this a spin. Here we go. It's based on B. That is an awesome win. Congratulations.
Yeah. I've been telling everyone about Springbank and how precious Springbank is for years, because it is. It's old school whiskey. It's handmade whiskey. It's everything is done by hand, floor malted, the works. It's every drop is precious. Right, down to the last two, and here's something rather spectacular: Woodford Reserve Baccarat Edition, XO cognac casks. Woodford Reserve. I was just talking about the Woodford Distillery a little while ago, because one of my ryes was that I had over the weekend was a James Pepper rye, and James Pepper are a huge family in whiskey, in American whiskey. And their first distillery, the first 1777, I think it's their rye. It's called their whiskey's called 1777. KSP. The distillery is DSP 3, is it? I think DSPY 3, distillery Y. But the Woodford Reserve, the distillery that is currently the Woodford Reserve, the Woodford Distillery, was the original James Pepper distillery. And it's one of the few distilleries that survived Prohibition. It is one of the 6 that were allowed to run. They had a license to distill, not license to kill, but a license to distill. So yes, that's still running. That was the original Pepper distillery. The new Pepper distillery was built a little bit later, and that was in Lexington, Kentucky, and it's been revived after sitting derelict for over 50 years, which is pretty cool as well. Anyway, I digressed again. Just keep waffling.
I was enjoying that. That's a bit of trivia. Pass me by. I wasn't one I was aware of. Very cool. I love how it ties back to your January as well.
It did go back to my January. Yes, I had to think ahead and take 2 rye whiskies with me to Harrow, because I wasn't sure if I was going to find any rye whiskey from anybody else. So I obviously took the English rye that the boutique core, and then I saw some of that James Pepper had coming back into stock, and that went down so well in previous Harrow festivals, and I thought it had all gone, and I saw there were a case back in stock, or we found it at the back of the warehouse, so I thought I'd whip that and take it out, and sold out. So that was pretty cool. I didn't have people coming, oh no, you've sold out, I wanted one as well. Yeah, so that was cool. Right.
But this is really, isn't it? This is like a real benchmark for luxury American whiskey and bourbon. So
yeah, this looks lovely, I must admit.
It's almost a £1,400 Woodford Reserve.
It's a very swanky looking bottle, as it says in the notes, and that's a carafe, isn't it? Decanter. Yeah.
Right. Wheels in. So without further ado, let's go for it. It is Carl S. Congratulations, Carl.
Hi.
This is coming your way.
That looks delicious. I must admit, I do like a Woodford. It's triple distilled copper pot stills. It's a proper bourbon, old school. Yeah. Right. If you know your bourbons, there you go. Okay, last one. The big one, a 32-year-old Macallan, just one of 42 bottles. The Forgotten Gems. I have tasted this Macallan as well. And this is second fill butt. Again, we're back to those second fill refill butts, not the big sherry monsters that you think of, but are very, very tasty. And 32 years old and still at 53.6, so not a leaky butt. And who needs a leaky butt? Not at this time of the year, you don't. Right. That's, what's that, 2.5 grand's worth of whiskey and just a £10 ticket. There we go. Just one £10 ticket is going to win this.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about, well, we mentioned Port Ellen earlier. It's, sorry, this is Macallan, isn't it?
Yep, this is a Macallan.
Yeah, it's Macallan. We've got Port Ellens in that.
Arguably one of the most collectible of single malts of Scotland, and one of Boutique Whiskey's first releases, the Macallan, wasn't it? I sneak it in.
That's your fact. But yes, no introduction. The wheel is ready, and yeah, 2.5 grand, like you say.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Last wheel of the day. It's the big one. Here we go.
Yes.
Ian K. Congratulations, Ian. Top of the shop. Coming your way.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. There we go. We've done it without incident.
Wowzers. Yeah.
Perfect.
Another week, another haul.
Safely
into the hands.
And I don't think I'm here next week, but I need to double confirm. I'm still waiting to find out. I think I'm on tour up north next week for a couple of days, doing some whiskey events across the northern states.
Who are we to stand in the way of Dave Worthington and the Whisky Massiers? We'll miss you, of course, but
I'll be on the road talking whiskey. So find me out that way, up north somewhere. I think I've got to get a train. Yeah. I think I've got to get a train to Chester, and then.
If you find Dave Worthington in the wild, report back here.
Send him home.
Yeah.
Please return to Master and Vault. Excellent. I shall see. I'll let you know what's going on anyway. But if I'm not here next week, I'll see you the week after.
No problem. Yeah. No. Have a jolly week, as Claire says. See you next week, Colin. Thank you everyone for watching and playing along, and we shall see you soon.
See you soon. Bye for now.